there's a lot to share with you guys. I just made it back home from Canada. Shout out to EA. Not only for flying me out, but also for giving me the opportunity to go to the headquarters and do all the stuff that I was able to do over there in Vancouver. Now, for those people who do not know, these UFC games are developed in Canada. EA Canada. I was given access to behind the scene on how they add new fighters to the game, motion capture, and more. And I'm gonna tell you kind of like a day by day how everything went down over there in Vancouver. The first thing I was given when I arrived to the hotel was this right here. My schedule. It was a long flight, but totally worth it. I also got to meet other content creators like Marshall Mine, Romero17, and Balian, Sack, and D-Mark. Really cool people. And other game changers. Day 1, 8:30 we met at the lobby. 9 we left to the headquarters. We get there at 9:30. So we got breakfast. By the way, really good food. First thing we did, we got a tour. And let me tell you, man, that facility is big. Pause. They have basketball courts. They have tennis courts, I believe. Bro, they have a lot of things in there. By the way, the bathrooms over there are really, really, really nice. I know that's kind of weird, but I like nice bathrooms. After the tour, we met up with the developers. By the way, shout out to Ramon. Really cool people. We met with the developers and we got to discuss and feedback on how we feel about the game. Then right after that, we got to test the pre-update. By the way, I believe a lot of people are going to love this update. 1, stamina is way better. Reduction in between each round, you can actually feel it. And body work actually works now. We also got to test the new fighters. By now, you should know 9 new fighters. Tracy Cortez, Umar Nurmagomedov. If you don't know all the fighters, I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description where I made a video on my TikTok showing all the new fighters. Diego Lopez is in there, by the way. I had to say that. Day number 2, same thing in the morning. We meet up in the lobby. We go to the headquarters. Let me look at my schedule because it was just a lot. A lot was done. The first thing we did that day, we got to test the update after the feedback. And let me tell you, man, I believe the stamina now is in a much better place. After that, there was a jiu-jitsu class, and of course Mero and Marshall had to roll. After that, we got lunch, which we got lunch at 1 over there on day number 1 and day number 2. By the way, every day at 7 p.m. we'll get dinner. We'll go to a restaurant together as a group and just get dinner in there. Oh, that burger. I'm not gonna forget about that burger. Now, day number 3, same thing in the morning. We meet up, we go to the headquarters, but day number 3 was a really busy day. They showed us how the fighters are made, all the stuff that they have to do, designs, and it was all this cool stuff. After that, we did the fighter mocap where we got to get in the suits, do animations, and it was a really cool experience. Then after that, they showed us everything they used to like capture the faces of the fighters, the bodies of the fighters, and it's actually a lot, and it was pretty fucking cool. At 7 p.m. on the last day, they took us to a hockey game, and that was also with the developers, so we got to bond together. And then right after that, I just came back home, and now I'm here. By the way, this is the gi that I'm talking about, and I still haven't taken it off. I was given this with this right here, and holy moly, it's in the game. Look at this, man. Holy shit, this is gorgeous. I think it's time for my journey to start. If you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know down below in the comments. And again, it was your host, King Diaz. And thank you for watching. This looks fire. This might actually be my sign to start jiu-jitsu because this is actually pretty fire. I like the black-red combination, honestly.